And here we are. Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we're going to see if we can earn 600,000 credits as we look to master this iconic circuit in Monza. So from the main menu, we're going to go over to World Circuits. From there, go across to Europe. Click onto that, then find Monza itself. Click onto that. And we're coming down to the circuit experience where you can earn 600,000 credits by doing all these 5 sectors and a 1-lap attack. So as we look at the sector breakdown, as said, you've got 5 sectors, but these are only short, ranging from about 15 seconds to about 23 seconds. Then you've got a 1-lap attack as well at the end of that. When the Ferrari 458 Italia GT3 car, which is not the easiest car to drive, but we're going to show you some pointers, braking references and turning points that we use to see if we can get us through this challenge. When you're ready, press start and straight into sector 1 as we're coming down home straight. First braking point, we're looking at the 150 board on the left hand side. As we get level with that 150 board, we're hitting on the brakes. Really easy to overshoot this corner, so make sure you get your braking point right for this one. We're coming down to first gear, we're riding the curb on the inside. We're going to change up to second for the exit. But be very careful on the accelerator. This Ferrari is very rear end happy, easy to lose grip and lose traction on the back end. But we come across for a 19.2 for that sector. It's good enough for gold. And we come across to exit, click on to sector 2. This one's only a short one, 23.8 seconds we're looking at. So as we start this one, we exit the first chicane. We're going to stay to the right hand side for the shortest line for this one. So to stay absolutely flat out, stay tight to the right hand side. But again, a very difficult corner, difficult chicanes around Monza, difficult to get right. We're looking again for that 150 board on the left, but past there, where there's a little break in the barrier, and also where there's a bit of tarmac on the right hand side, that's where you're going to be hitting the brakes. Difficult to see that, but you're going to be braking just after that 150 board on the right. We're coming on to second. We're going to ride these curves, make sure you get 2 wheels either side of this curb, so quickest way around the chicane. Up into third gear, same for this corner as well. Careful on the exit. And across the line for a 22.645, which is gold for sector 2. Again, we go over to exit. Now we're looking at sector 3. 19.5 seconds for this one. Only short sectors. But Monza is a very difficult course to master. Not many corners, but really tricky to get right. So Lesmo 1 and 2 for this one. We're looking at the 50 board on the left. When we break in just after the 50 board, we're down to third gear. Can I get a bit tighter on the right there? Didn't quite hit the apex. Is all the track on the exit. Again, we're looking at the 50 board on the left hand side, but this time we're braking just before we get to that. Third gear again. Use a lot of the curb on the inside. Careful again on the exit and on the accelerator as you exit that corner. Into fifth gear and we come across for a 19.136. So that's Lesmo 1 and 2 complete. Come over to exit again. We're hitting sector 4. 16.4 seconds we're looking at to get gold for this one. So as we come up to Ascari, again a very tricky corner to get right. Got to try and carry the momentum through this corner. So as we come to this tarmac on the right hand side, just after you go under that little bridge, the little banner, hitting the brakes, come down to third gear, take a lot of the curb on the left hand side, but we're going to accelerate in fourth. But look at the accelerator. We're not going full throttle on the accelerator because it will upset the car too much. So make sure you just come off that accelerator a little bit, play with it through Ascari for the best exit you can get. We come across to 15.831. So one more sector to go, which is sector 5. And this is again 19 seconds, so very short sectors. So one corner to go, the Parabolica. Looking again for the 100 board on the left. As you get level with that, that's the reference we're going to use to hit the brakes. We're coming down to third gear, try and stay tight for this one, and we're going to accelerate in fourth gear just to make sure we get that extra traction coming out the corner. Like I said, this car is a little bit unstable under acceleration, can be quite tricky to drive. So accelerating higher gears is the way to go. And we come across the line for an 18.529. So we've achieved all gold in the 5 sectors, and now it's time for the 1 lap attack. So 1 minute 47.5 seconds to achieve gold. You can get silver and get a 149.5 and also bronze at a 157 as well, but we're aiming for gold to get the maximum credits if we can. We're going to try and put in everything we've put in for practice. We're going to try and apply to this 1 lap attack. We look at the 150 board on the left, we hit the brakes, making sure we hit our braking point, take a lot of the curb on the right, accelerate in 2nd gear, careful and accelerate to get a nice exit out the first chicane. Absolutely flat out as we're staying tight to the right hand side for this corner. Looking for the next important braking point. At that 150 board just past there, we're going to hit the brakes, go down to 2nd gear, accelerate in 3rd, take a lot of the chicane. Nicely done that time. Come to Lesmo 1 and 2, see that 50 board on the left? Just after hitting the brakes, we hit the apex this time, accelerate into 4th gear. A little bit too wide for that corner. Take the brake in down to 3rd. So again, we didn't really hook the apex there, so a little bit scruffy, a lot more time to find in this lap. But it's not too bad. We should be on course to achieve this gold at a minute. Come to Ascari, just to go over this little banner, under that little banner there. Hitting the brakes. Cut the corner, accelerate into 4th, be careful not to accelerate too hard. Nice exit there through Ascari. Line back straight now to the last corner, 1 more to go. We're going to hit the parabolica. Flat out into 6th gear, reaching almost 170 miles an hour as we hit the brakes at the 100 board. Go down to 3rd gear, stay tight, get a nice clean exit. This time we stay in 3rd gear. You can play between 3rd and 4th, depending on how you're feeling. But a little bit more comfortable with the car, so we accelerated in 3rd gear. We'll come across the line for a 144.682. So you can see gold being a 147.5 seconds, a lot more time to spare in that. And it was a little bit scruffy through Lesmo 1 and 2 as well. As we save the replay, we come over to exit. We press exit again, which will show you your rewards. So just for doing the challenge itself, you're getting 60,000 credits. As we've achieved all bronze in all 5 sectors, we get 100,000 credits. And as we've achieved all gold in all the 5 sectors, and the 1 lap attack, we get 500,000 credits. So that's 600,000 credits for doing as little work as possible around this iconic circuit. Before we go any further, guys, if you do like this content and if it does help you, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think of these circuit experiences. Personally, I absolutely love them. I think it's a great way to earn big credits and decent credits in as little time as possible. The only downfall for these being, and I've said it before, this is a one-off payment, so you can't keep repeating these, unfortunately. God, it'd be nice if you could though, wouldn't it? But that would be a bit too easy to gain big credits. So to show you the rest of the lap from the replay, you can see all the track that we're using there. So these pointers and braking references I use around Monza to help me get around here. Not one of my favourite tracks, I must admit. To be honest, this and Laguna Seca are 2 of my worst tracks on this game. And that may be a very unpopular opinion, but it is my opinion. I just can't stand them. I'm not sure what it is. Every time there's a race at Monza, I will always avoid it. I think the track penalties and track limits on this are so frustrating. And Laguna Seca is just a track that I've never actually had any pace on as well, so I always struggle around there. And this one as well. So even though they are iconic real-life circuits, Monza really is not for me, to be honest. But let me know what you guys think. What's your favourite tracks on the game? Do you like Monza? Are you a fan of Laguna Seca? It'd be nice to know which tracks you like to race on, what's your favourites, and which ones you actually don't like as well. But for now, guys, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the credits, and I'll see you all on the next one. Laters.